Okay.
The rest of it is going quite well.
Yeah.
Left cancer is a disaster. It just becomes too collected, too elevated. And it's obviously late in the cancer. The right cancer is not too bad, maybe. As compared to so, yeah, but I don't think it's going to be terribly relaxed, you know.
The best thing, start to work him like you do, because he's obviously a teeny bit high. Work him, walk, trot, like you do normally. I need to watch, see how he's doing. When he's ready, you ask for the counter, both. Then we are going to see what we can do for the left one.
I'm just going to give him a trot round now.
Yeah, yeah. See, when he's working regularly, when you warm up like that, you can see a kinematic abnormality on both hand legs, especially the left. It is about the way it's built and the neck very high. Okay. Yeah. There he would not work in 3 days, so it's okay. But otherwise, what I will do, I will put the neck lower and I will go directly on the shoulder in half pass. You say, even if you do it with not too much collection, because the kinematic abnormality you see behind came from the way he carry himself, and it's never too good when they do that. Therefore, when he's more on a regular work, I will do the warm-up with a little bit more contact and directly movement, like half pass, shoulder in, to create more flexion of the back. Yeah, what we probably will be good gymnastic, half pass left like that, then shoulder in right on the center line, and then circle right or half pass right. And the combination of both is going, because he need, what he does with the hand leg is because when the neck is up, he start to move tilt the pelvic laterally. He start to increase the movement of the lumbar vertebra, when he should in fact don't lose the dorsoventral rotation of the pelvic. So the movement where you are going to lift the trunk, lift the thoracic vertebra, are going to place the pelvic on a better position for the dorsoventral rotation. He does it too much lateral, he should do it more dorsoventral. That's what you try to create. Yeah, like that. Yes. And then you can feel in the thoracic, you push right, you can feel that's where you need to, by creating the band there, you will place, as a secondary effect, you will place the pelvic on a better position for the engagement. A guy named Mikael Armstrong, it's a Swedish scientist, and he did a quantitative analysis of superior horse, which were high-level Grand Prix dressage horse, and school horse, which in his study he defined as bad mover. So good mover, Olympic level horse, bad mover, school horse. It's not very fair for the school horse, but that's what he did. And the main difference, it's a dorsoventral rotation of the pelvic. The horse who have better movement are more dorsoventral rotation of the pelvic. The problem is that we cannot do it acting on the pelvic or the hand leg. We can only do it acting on the thoracic vertebra. The more we lift the thoracic and the trunk between the forelegs, the more we place the pelvic in an angle where the rotation is going to be related to the engagement of the hand leg. But the engagement of the hand leg alone don't do it. They just increase the rotation of the femur around the hip joint. And eventually, that guides them to our stifle problem. So we cannot create the dorsoventral rotation of the pelvic from the hand leg. We have first to create a condition to make it possible, which is the lift of the trunk between your upper thigh, which is bending and rotation. Yeah, like that. Yes. The more it's going to lift, the better it's going to be behind. Yeah. Yes. 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 Yeah, there. Yes. Yes. You might try to do it on a shoulder in. With your abdominal muscles, you get more balance. And then you push gently with the calf. The man who is going to help him, he kind of stay there. On the shoulder in, you might be able to get that. Very, very shoulder for, shoulder in, you will feel. If the shoulder in will make it easier for him, more difficult for you because he can escape. The shoulder for will give you a very good control of the thoracic, more difficult for him because he will have to just focus on that. So I will go between both. I will go between shoulder for, shoulder in as you feel. Okay? So when you feel the blood pressure go up, the back, shoulder in. It's like a safety valve. But then inevitably on the shoulder in, you will do that. Then shoulder for. So you might do 2 strad, 3 strad, one the other. Play with both.
In walk or trot?
Well, walk as long as you can, but trot as soon as you can. So keep the croup in line, and then bend the thoracic more, the pelvic left. Well, then when you put the croup inside, go on shoulder in. If you strut, yes, yes, yes. Shoulder, yeah, shoulder in. Well, then you put the croup too far, go on shoulder for. Yes, yes, that's good. Well, then go on shoulder in. Then you feel you need the control of the croup, but the lift of the back under the saddle is going to be the best way to place the pelvic more oblique, more dorsoventral. So shoulder for is pretty good about the lift of the thoracic vertebra, but he puts stress. Shoulder in, help by the adduction of the inside on leg. The side effect, he can escape pushing the croup to the right. Then shoulder in became the solution, shoulder for. So you play with the 2 movements, yeah. And when he's going to leave the back, you will pick up the trot. Yes. 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 You probably it looks like you have interest to start the trot on shoulder in. Yeah. Let's try, because he extend. Let's try to do it on a large pirouette. So get the band left on a large pirouette, and then when he pass the band to the left, pick up the trot on a large pirouette. You might have a better, he might pass the movement through the thoracic better. So you take the right hand leg, and then you turn the pelvic to the left, because you want him to bend his thoracic spine forward and around your left leg. The way you do it, you place your pelvic a little bit more left than where he is, to suggest a more displacement of the shoulder, but you resist with the legs. So instead of pushing the shoulder left, he is going to wrap himself, bend forward and around your left leg. So control the right hand, and then resist with the calf and the upper thigh on the left until you feel he bend forward and around your inside legs. So your pelvic is a little bit more left than where you want him to be, to suggest a displacement of the shoulder, but you need to do it forward your inside legs. So the group, no more than that, even a teeny bit less, but keep push until he pass the band forward and around your inside legs. Yeah. Yeah. When you pass the band, do it at the trot. The pirouette might be the same size or maybe a little bit bigger. What we hope is that if he keeps passing the band forward at the trot will become coherent. Instead of locking the thoracic, he should have a bigger trot. Yeah. Yes. Try to keep going. Try to keep going at the trot. He will lose it at first, okay? But it's possible that, because he does it okay at the walk, therefore there is no reason why he will not do it at the trot. And so repeat, you have to stay at the trot a long time until he pass the movement forward your left leg. And the trot will become correct, will become coherent. And so you will have more lift of the front, but also more engagement behind. Otherwise, he bonds the front, but he loses a hand leg. So that one in the pirouette is more likely to work. By the adduction of the right hand, the forward movement of the left hand, the bend of the thoracic, all that should, right now he tried to do it his way. Okay, therefore he don't succeed, but keep going, and he probably will figure how to let go the thoracic instead of holding isometric. It's going to start to function through the band, and then you will keep the hand leg under. The adduction of the right hand leg plus the left hand leg more forward. And the trot, well, then he tried to do it his way, but he should be able to give you a bigger trot with a coherent mechanic of the vertebral column. And I think the pirouette might help him. It might take some time, but he will figure. Yeah, continue until he becomes square behind, until he goes through. Yes. No, he was ready, and then he went back the wrong way. Continue. Push him through with a long neck, not too much bend on the cervical. You need to figure to do it properly with the thoracic. Instead of going dysfunctional like you want to be, you need to give the bend is going to make the thoracic function eccentric, concentric instead of isometric. Yes. You start to think about it. Yes. He explore and then he go back contracted, but it keep going. It might work. Yes. The trot is not going to be outrageously spectacular, but it's going to feel more supple, which is what you want. Because he goes spectacular, but dysfunctional. You need to be functional. So you want to recreate an harmony in the body. Yes, too bad. He started and then he went the wrong way. Yes. 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 Try to do it a little bit bigger. Yeah, the pirouette a little bit larger. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Or keep adduct the right hand, keep bend the thoracic, but just less. Until he goes through the bend. Yeah. He goes through, but then he immediately go back in a protective reflex. So right now there is no reason to not continue. He is exploring, he doesn't figure yet, but he's exploring. So it's no reason to change. I will continue that. Yeah, and when he's going to go through, that will be probably a good time to ask for the counter when he will go through. So we are not there yet, but see that's where he tried to go. He go on a protective reflex. He need to pass the band. Yes. Yes. He goes through, then puff, he go back to the contraction. But the fact that he explores, it's a good idea. He's going to figure it's more comfortable to go through the band. Yep. What you might try to do is, if you, on the circle, you adduct the left hand leg, okay? That will be better for the band, not as good for the engagement of the hand leg. You might do that if you stride, and then as soon as you bend the thoracic, go back on a pirouette. Okay, so you might play between the pirouette and then that, and then that. Because the thoracic is where he go there and he go up. Therefore, the bend of the thoracic appears to be the main problem now, plus the hand leg. So as you bend inside, adducting the left hand leg toward the right foreleg, not good for the hand leg, but good for the thoracic. You see? Therefore, as soon as if that work, if you give the thoracic, then go back on a pirouette, where hopefully you keep the bend of the thoracic, but you have a better control of the hand leg. You see? So even if putting the croup out will not be a good idea for the hand leg, that might work to do it to get the thoracic. But as soon as you get the thoracic, take care of the hand leg. Okay? That might be a way to go. Yeah. Yeah. You did it very well. Well, then you have to go, yeah. So you can feel, as soon as you take the hand leg, he contract, but the problem when you put the croup, the inside hand leg toward the outside forelegs, not too good for the hand leg, but pretty good for the thoracic. Play with both, it's going to work. Yeah, and you feel it very well, so it's good. Yeah, play with both, it's going to work. Yes. Good job. Well, then you might have to go back, yeah. The thoracic seems to be the way to start. It's, I think it's going to work to do it like that. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Yes. 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 He goes through and then he contracts, but he goes through the first. He is going to figure. Yeah. Yes. 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 That's good. Yes. 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 That. Yes and no. You start okay, and then you lock the neck. Yeah. Yes. Right now, he look like he look like he does the best when you adduct the left arm leg. That's where, therefore, when you focus on the thoracic, that's where he passed the best.
Yeah.
2 or 3 times, I was thinking maybe you can ask the counter there. Say, it is possible that the counter is in the thoracic. It looks like it's a hand leg, but the way he reacts there. Say, when he goes through when he go there.
Yeah.
The second you ask them, he contract, but he goes through when you go there. Well, therefore, that's the thing to do now. And I was wondering if, when he give you 2-3 strad, okay, could you ask the counter? Maybe it's too early.
Yeah.
If he could give it, that would be good because you will have some movement. Maybe it's too early. I'm not sure yet. So your idea, you must have a better idea. 2 or 3 times, he looked like he could have. I don't mean he would have, but he could have. If you have the opportunity to feel that, I will try. I will try to see, because he explore and then poof, he go back his way. If we could explore and then go, that would be great. I don't know it's possible. He just the way he look.
When I ask for the canter on the left ground, he just comes up here and does this instead.
He does that?
He will go into canter if I push it, but that's not what we want to do.
If you have the opportunity, ask it. You need to see what he does at the counter. You don't need to counter long, probably just restride and then trot again. Right? He look like, because he goes through, but then he go there. If he could go through more, that would be good. So one solution will be just keep doing that until he does it. Another solution, if he could take it, will be to put a few strad of counter.
And if I canter, do I stay on the circle or do I go straight?
I will stay on the circle, maybe a bigger one. Because if you say contract, the straight line is going to contract more. Therefore, I will stay on the circle. The trick is to make him comfortable. Therefore, the size of the circle, then he can handle now. You see? Let's try that to see if that works. Yeah. Yes. No. He try and then he contract. Yes. Yes. No. Yes. No. Huh? Yes. No. Yes. Mm-hmm. It might work. Yeah, it might work. It's the second time he almost pick up calm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I get.
Yeah. If he could stay like that, the canter will be good. He's just worried, but it might work. It might be the way to put him in the canter. Yes. Almost. Good job. Good job. Yeah. And then trot, yeah, yes, continue. Because he don't completely let go, but he don't contract. He was not too bad. He was forbid because he was some contraction, but it's not too bad. Continue, it might work. Yes. Oh, and then trot. See, the three first stride was not bad. After that, he disconnect. He go back to the isometric hold. But it's a good thing to do because the canter gives you a momentum for the trot, and the trot prepare the body for the canter. So as soon as you feel he disconnect, you go back to trot. So just 3, 4, fast stride whenever you can take. Yes. Well, then he disconnect. Okay. Yes. He don't figure yet, but there is no reason why not continue. He's on a process. He might give him the solution. Yeah. Yeah. No. No. Yes. Yes. Okay, and then trot. That was not a bad one. The trot was good, and then those two first strats were okay. After that, he did 3 strats also, and then he lose it. But the two first one was pretty good. Yes. Yes. No. No. Yes. 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 Yeah, good job. Well, then he disconnect, but when you ask him, he was good. Good job. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Almost. Yes. When you ask, he was good. I think it's the way to go. You need to recreate mobility of the thoracic vertebra. Because when he hold isometric, he hold low. He hold like that. So the band, it's the only way you can address that. Because the band of the thoracic creates a rotation, which is a lift. It's the only way you can put him out of there. So it's a good solution. But now, how to create the bend? In fact, as you do that, the hand leg then become worse. Therefore, the hand leg, but they don't become worse. I was worried too, but they don't become worse. Therefore, a great part of the hand leg problem is there. The band of the thoracic vertebra, he freeze hollow. So he go like that, and so he tried to do it with the neck and the forelegs. He's very powerful, but he disconnect the back. He freeze hollow. Well, the only way you can fix that, it's a band, rotation and band. It's the only way you can address this part. So maybe it's a way to go. And then as the canter give you momentum and the trot goes through more, then take care of the hind leg.
Yeah.
Okay, so I had the same thing. I say, oh no, if we do that, not too good for the hind leg. But it looked like it's what you have to go through. And then when the thoracic spine start to bend, then take care of creating the hind leg. What is not bad is that as you did there, focusing on the thoracic and the counter, the hind leg almost became better. They don't become worse.
Yeah.
So, okay, you can do it. If it was going there, then we'd be in trouble. But in fact, they became better. So it's that's the way I will do. I will focus on the thoracic, and then as soon as you can, take care of the hind leg. So the counter, not bad. You don't panic. You don't go through, but the first two strads, not every time, but the first 2-3 strads were not bad. Then you go for a bit more because of the thoracic. But the beginning, therefore, I will do that because you get the momentum, and then your next trot.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I felt that really started to work.
So that's an approach I will try because it's a complicated body, complicated brain, but it looks like the source is there. It looks like that the main problem, that the second main problem, but the first main problem is there. Therefore, address that first, and then. Okay.
Thank you.
Good job.
We will see you tomorrow.
Okay. Always a pleasure.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I've done something in my ankle, but hopefully I'll be able to ride. At least it's easy to ice it.
You want that van?
Yeah, thank you.
it's gone so beautifully, but it would have been a mistake to carry on.
Olivia was thrilled with the way.
Yeah, because
She said that we were so good at correcting her position, and she understands now that it's a position
but the horse is doing very well.
and the best time to finish.
Yeah. Because if we
I just thought that because Debbie came in, you thought it was time for that.
no, I don't think so. If I have to go over, I go over. It's never, not a big but he was doing good. And he was becoming, he was pretty high, he was good. So, he gives us pressure. This level, he gives us pressure. You have to negotiate that. Okay? He should not let it in. So, as a part of the pressure, you have to negotiate that. And then there is a moment where, in spite of the pressure, you explore and you give good. Okay? If you continue after that, then the pressure will go up and you might destroy everything you have created. It's much better yeah, that's good. Okay, good. Because he did very well. He was very good. But you can see the pressure is high. So, we're on the moment where, okay, that's good. That's good. Thank you.
Sorry, I didn't mean, I just got confused. And I should have said at the end, so while we wrapped up now.
Yeah, I mean, I said to you, you're not need, like, you're not need to set the name to run over a lot, or, you know, if you decide that's at the fall, so it will only be a conscious decision.
Not been so loud, but I was working on my school, and then in the middle of it, he said, stop, go home. And I said, can you finish the book? He said, why? Are you happy with that? I said, yeah, it's good. So, it's very important when they are stressed, the blood pressure go up. It's inevitable because you can even explore a very sophisticated control of the body.
And not to add to the stress, also the power of muscle.
Yeah, because you want to go home with a good idea. If you keep going, when the horse does good, he's not going to do as good as that after. And then you are going to struggle. And then you're going to do the benefit of what you are doing, and you're going to create a stress, which you really don't need. So, it's much better to, in this case, you're really good. Really good. I don't even know how long it goes. Oh, but that was good. I will not have. That was good. And so he takes the challenge. But he's innocent and he's tough and he's a warrior. He's tough and weak, both innocent and the warrior side, the fact that he was a